Every evening, as the city lights began to paint the roads with the hues of fading memories, Daniel would drive home with a weight in his chest. His days were a constant navigation between two very different worlds. The quiet apartment of his ailing mother, and the home he shared with Emily, the woman who held his heart. Daniel's mother had been unwell for a long time. The simple routines of life had become a challenge, marked by the quiet presence of medication and restless nights. In this time, Daniel became her anchor, her caregiver, her confidant.
It's not right that you spend most of your time taking care of me while your wife is waiting at home.
I can't choose between any of you, but what has been proven to me is that the efforts you put into raising me, Mom, you know that a mother is the first and last love of every son's life.
What did they do wrong that you have to spend more of your time with me and not with them?
Mom, what you're saying, but the bottom line is that I can't just leave you in this condition and go live somewhere else because I have a wife and child.
Shouldering the responsibilities with unwavering dedication. Initially, Emily understood. "She's your mother," she'd said with genuine empathy. "I get it." But as time stretched on, that understanding began to fray at the edges, replaced by a quiet ache. Plans were postponed, messages went unanswered for hours, and Emily often found herself waiting, her gaze fixed on the door, hoping for Daniel's earlier return. One evening, Daniel arrived home, the exhaustion etched deep into his features. Emily, her voice trembling slightly, finally voiced the feelings that had been building within her. "I feel invisible," she confessed. "I know you're doing the right thing, but I feel like I'm losing you." Daniel sat beside her, a long silence hanging in the air. Then, he admitted, "I'm afraid. Afraid of failing her, afraid of losing you."
We need to talk about our life. It's not what we planned, but maybe we can find a way through this together.
I love my family, but I can't ignore my sick mother. You know how much I love my family. I'm trying my best to be a good husband, but
Emily reached for his hand, her touch a gentle reassurance. "I don't want to be something you lose," she whispered. That night, something shifted. Instead of an argument, there was listening. A few days later, Daniel's mother, noticing the weariness in his eyes, spoke softly, "You're carrying too much alone. Love isn't meant to be suffered in silence." Not long after, her condition worsened, and she was admitted to the hospital. Daniel was by her side, and Emily joined him. She brought comfort, offered quiet support.
I'm okay, don't worry about me. You have a beautiful wife and a cute son. Never forget that. You can pay me a visit every week. Doctors here are going to look after me. Don't worry about me.
One early morning, Danielle's mother stirred. She looked at Emily, a faint smile gracing her lips. "Take care of him," she whispered. Tears welled in Emily's eyes as she replied, "I will." Her mother-in-law passed away peacefully, knowing her son was not alone. The weeks that followed were undeniably difficult, but they were also filled with a profound sense of connection. Emily stayed. Together, they navigated the quiet of the apartment, sharing memories, tears, and conversations that slowly began to heal. Months later, Daniel and Emily walked hand in hand through the very same city streets Daniel had once driven with a heavy heart. "I thought love meant choosing one thing over another," Daniel mused. "But I was wrong." Emily smiled, her eyes reflecting the city lights. "Love is choosing together." Daniel stopped, gently taking her hands.
You know, I've always admired your strength and grace. It's one of the things that draws me to you.
Life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes people are happy, sometimes they are sad. What really matters is that we are together and that we stand by each other for the future we want to build together.